name's Randall Wrestley. I'm here at Sensors Expo 2017 in San Jose, and I'm here with Tahir Naeem from Sensirion, who's going to tell us about their new sensors coming out.
Hello Randall, this is Tahir Naeem. I'm from Sensirion. I'm the key account manager and I'm based out of San Francisco. We have some exciting news for Sensirion. We're going to be releasing our new multi-pixel gas sensor, and so I'm going to be talking a little bit about that today with you.
Wonderful. So what kind of gases will this sense?
So this is going to be the first multi-pixel platform gas sensor. It will have various metal oxides on it. We have multi-pixel that will enable us to measure various gases and show selectivity. So initially we're going to be starting out with a strategy focusing on indoor air quality. So in indoor air quality, we want to measure what the TVOC is. TVOC stands for the total volatile organic compounds. And we will also have selectivity to measure hydrogen, which can then correspond to the CO2 equivalent level in a room as well.
So you say it's gas. Is it particulate or is it gas? Is it a combination? Can you detect smoke and things like that?
So unfortunately, this won't be able to detect smoke and particles, but this VOC sensor will be able to detect various reducing and oxidizing gases. So essentially, the whole technology behind this MOX sensor is that it has a layer of metal oxide that would react when exposed to different gases. So when it's when it reacts with reducing gases and oxidizing gases, the resistance change. And so then it would react to hydrogen and alcohol, ethanol, hydrogen, formaldehyde to an extent as well. So all these different gases, there's a cocktail of them, and we label it as total VOC. And so it would react to any change in TVOC.
I see. So is that a catalytic reaction then with these different metals? So with the materials on the sensor?
So actually we have a heater underneath this, and that would enable the reaction to take place. And this is going to be the sensor which, in the fact it's the industry first, it's going to come out fully calibrated. So instead of having resistance values in the end, you will actually get to see the ppm TVOC and the ppb of H2 as well.
So what kind of lifespan does the sensor have?
So actually that is one of our unique selling point here as well. Typically a VOC sensor has a tendency to degrade over time, and when it's exposed to siloxanes, they tend to poison and lose sensitivity. But our sensor, I'm proudly presenting it at the Sensors Expo for the first time here, is going to be siloxane resistant, so it will not degrade over time. And we can guarantee about 10 years of lifetime with this sensor without losing any sensitivity. And it will have calibration right out of the box. So customers who are trying to build new IoT products, they won't have to have calibration procedures in place. All they have to do is buy our sensor, place it in there, and they're ready to go.
That's fantastic. So does the microprocessor, what's its interface to the sensor?
Yeah, so it's easy to integrate. It has the standard I2C interface on it. Very similar to our market-leading humidity and temperature sensor, SDP sensor. They all have the I2C protocol.
Great, and then so the micro hooks up to it, he can read. Does he get a readout as to what it's sensing or the amount of? Is there a register protocol that's used to figure out what the sensor is reading?
Yeah, so initially we're going to start out with the I2C protocol, and with that we will have 4 signals to start with. We're going to have actually the CO2 equivalent signal. We will also have the TVOC signal. We will also have the raw signals, so you can actually use the raw signals for ethanol and H2 to actually figure out if you want to use your own calibration. But we will have an on-chip algorithm that will do the baseline correction and the calibration for you.
Great. So what's TVOC stand for?
It stands for total volatile organic compounds. These are gases around the house in an indoor environment which are harmful and can affect your quality of life. So what we want to do is we want to enable people so that they're more aware about what's surrounding them, what kind of gases, and what they can do to eliminate those or reduce them at least, and improve their quality of life.
I see. And so how does one get started? Is there a development kit, or do you work at the chip level?
So right now we're actually making the chips. We have the MEMS-based sensors. We will be releasing them in September. The start of production is September this year, September 2017. What we will also be doing with the sensor release is we'll be releasing our eval kits. The eval kit is essentially our kit that connects the sensor on a flex PCB to your computer. We will have a free software that comes with it, and it will enable all IoT developers to get started immediately.
That sounds excellent. There's a lot of exciting things happening at Sensors Expo, a lot of new sensors. Keep joining us for more. Thank you.